Ross Barton is back in the village tonight, and his return immediately throws Robert Sugden and Aaron Dingle into chaos. After weeks away in Liverpool, Ross doesn't ease his way home or check in quietly. He heads straight for Aaron's door, carrying unfinished business and zero patience. Ross has been gone supporting his brother Pete after another relationship collapse, but that time away hasn't softened him. If anything, it's sharpened his edge. Because the moment he finds out Robert and Aaron are discussing bringing Seb back into their lives, something snaps. Ross knows that conversation isn't just hypothetical. Plans are already forming, and he's not about to stay silent. Seb has been living with his great-aunt Angela since Rebecca passed away, and Ross hasn't forgotten what it cost him to let that happen. Signing Seb over was one of the hardest choices he ever made, and now the idea of seeing his son grow up around the village, in the middle of constant drama, feels unbearable, especially when Robert and Aaron are at the center of it. Ross doesn't hold back. He questions their judgment, their stability, and their right to even consider parenting. He throws their history back in their faces, reminding them of the danger and chaos that's followed them for years. To Ross, this isn't about old grudges, it's about survival. He bluntly asks how many dangerous enemies they've had lately, making it clear he doesn't believe Seb would ever truly be safe with them. Robert and Aaron are stunned when Ross reveals he's already acted. He's spoken to Angela, and he hasn't exactly encouraged her to let them back into Seb's life. Ross tells her she'd be damn insane to even consider it. In his mind, Angela has given Seb something none of them ever could: stability, a quiet life, a chance to heal without being pulled into old messes. Ross insists his anger isn't selfish, but Robert sees straight through it. He accuses Ross of making this about his own guilt and fear, not what's best for the child. But Ross fires back just as hard. If they truly cared about Seb's happiness, they'd leave him exactly where he is. Behind all of this, Robert and Aaron believe they've changed. Robert's life feels back on track. He's rebuilt his relationship, reclaimed the farm, and finally feels steady. Aaron especially believes he could give Seb the love and care he deserves. To them, this isn't reckless. It's a second chance to do things right. But Ross doesn't see growth. He sees risk. And when Angela reaches out to him directly for advice, he doesn't hesitate. He tells her no, not now, not ever. From his perspective, Robert and Aaron are the last people who should be anywhere near that child. The real problem is that Angela barely knows them, and Ross knows how much weight his opinion carries. That puts him directly in the way of Robert and Aaron's plans, and it's clear this is far from over. Because Ross Barton didn't come back to make peace, he came back to protect his son. And if that means standing in the middle of the village and daring anyone to challenge him, he's more than ready.